Oh, wow. Hey there, fellow Collector Shuki here, and it's 2018! Woo, yay! Maybe. So, yes, it's been a little bit since I've done a vlog, the last one being the one where I talked about the channel changes while going to get pizza. That was fun. I enjoyed that quite a bit. So a little bit has happened since then. Not a whole lot, but I don't know. There's a name change happening, and new logo and new art assets and stuff. Like I said, not a lot. But those of you that follow me on Twitter and watched that car pizza ramble vlog kind of knew what is happening with where I was in the mental space and all that. So for those that don't, and they'll hopefully see this video, I'll title it something catchy like explanation of name change, because nobody watches my vlogs to keep up with things. They just ask in the comments, and they're like, oh, why'd you change your name? I'm like, I don't know. If you watched the vlog, you'd know. But apparently you didn't. Keep up. But anyway, here it is, 2018, new year, new me. Welcome to Collector Shuki officially. So yeah, I got a couple comments that, like I said, evidently didn't watch the vlogs. And were like, why the name change? Well, here it goes. Alright, so I've been CollectorShuki on the interwebs for quite a while. I want to say probably 2003, 2004, somewhere around there, and maybe a little bit later, 2005 maybe. I don't really quite remember, but it was a time when the Naruto anime was still new. It was a very fledgling series. The manga had been running longer, obviously. But the anime had just started, and the Shonen Jump issues started coming out in the US, and so I was reading those. I really liked Naruto, basically, is what I was getting at. And so when it came time to move on from high school-esque screen names that like incorporated my name and all that stuff to make an online identity, I wanted to do something related to ninjas because I loved Naruto, and I admittedly still do like ninjas. Ninjas are cool, but so I stuck with Shinobi, and I just, being the dork that I am, was like, oh, I like Destiny. Destiny is cool. Not like the game Destiny, though that game is coolish, even though I don't play it. But anyhow, so I looked up various words for like Destiny and Fate in Japanese, and then I found Shukuen, and I'm like, oh, that's cool. Alliteration. I love alliteration. I'm fully 100% guilty of squeezing alliteration into any possible title or name that I can think of. So I'm like, alright, cool, CollectorShuki. It works. I like it. And so it stuck. It was never my intention to enter the like tokusatsu reviewing scene under the name of CollectorShuki. It's just that's what my YouTube was, because that's what my online identity was. And so that's what happened. And then the channel got bigger and bigger and bigger, and I felt like I was outside the realm of rebranding. And so despite the fact that I've mentally wanted to shift away from CollectorShuki as a name for probably about 2-3 years now, I was just too chicken to do it. And so when I made the Pokemon channel, I've grown to love and accept and prefer the name Shuki in some instances. And so I didn't want to abolish it completely, because most people know me as Shuki, and I love that. I'm fine with that. That's great. And so when it came time to make the name for the Pokemon channel, I eventually thought of Pokemon Collector Shuki, and I liked it because the Pokemon collectors in the game like Munchlax, and I love Munchlax, and it kind of works. Like there's a ton of different PokeTubers out there, like Birdkeeper Toby and stuff, that use like name in trainer class, and I liked it. I thought it worked. And then when it came time for Twitter, I wanted to keep Twitter under one banner, just because, one, I'm really lazy, and two, it was just easier for me. And so after much thought, I just stuck with Collector Shuki on Twitter, because it was very close to Pokemon Collector Shuki, but it still incorporated my other loves too, because I collect so many different things. So there we were with Collector Shuki on Twitter. And after, I said this in the last vlog too, so sorry if I'm repeating it for everybody. Like I said, apparently no one watched that one. The Pokemon channel got me a little bit discouraged, and I don't want to say rightfully so or anything like that, but I never gave it a chance, to be brutally honest. I only put up maybe 5 videos on that channel, but I don't know. I personally felt like I wasn't getting the support on that channel that I thought I was going to get from people in the community. And so the only video that did really well over there was the Pokeball 2DS video, and that's because there wasn't a whole lot of videos on it when it came out, and thanks to PokeJungle and stuff, it spread quite a bit. So that video did very, very well, but outside of that, not too great at all. And so I was just kind of at a point where I'm like, I don't see myself getting anywhere in the Pokemon community. I would love to. I'd love to be a new pal for people in the Pokemon community to talk to, and I'd still strive for that eventually. But here I was with a second project that was pulling me away from my main channel that had an audience, had people supporting me, had people that liked talking to me and seeing my work. And then I started to feel guilty. I started to feel like I was letting everybody on that side of the fence down. And so ultimately, my mentality stopped the Pokemon channel before it even started. And that was never my full intent, but it's just what mentally happened. The stretch from October to like early December, even a little bit in September, just wasn't a good time for me personally. There was a lot going on in my head mentally. I'm trying to figure out where to take both of the channels to try to be successful, even though I know I still have to get another job. That's 100% for sure, because I'm not making enough money here. At least not anymore. So that's still in my head, and that's still something I know I have to do in 2018. But anyway, I just, like I said, that day where I went and got the pizza, I woke up that day and I decided, F it, let's rebrand. And so here we are with Collector Shuki, and I have never felt so happy and so positive about the choices I'm making right now than right now. I love being under this name now. It's easy to say, it's easy to remember. I could go up to a stranger on the street and I'm like, oh yeah, I do toy videos on YouTube. And they're like, oh, what's your channel name? I can say Collector Shuki and they'll get it. They'll remember it. I might have to say it's SHUKI. That's 5 letters. They can remember 5 letters. It's a lot easier than going, oh, well, it's ShukenSinobi, ShukenShinobi. You got that? You get it? It's a lot easier to say and remember and brand. It's such an easy name to brand. And huge thanks to Eagleardo26 over on Twitter. He's done my graphics since like the dawn of time. And he did, I modeled the Collector Shuki text logo off of the previous ShukenSinobi logo that he did. And then from there he added the little bubbles with the Pokeball, the Taka Metal, the Shishikutama, and Orbs color timer. And so he did all that and made the banner, the channel banner and the end slate on this video and all my future videos. So he did all that. So huge thanks to him. Very much appreciate all the support you always give me, Eddie. So huge thanks to you for that. Very much appreciate it. So like I said, here we are. So why the name change? Because I haven't liked the name ShukenSinobi for years. That's why. It's hard to brand when people can't spell your frickin' name. That's it. So now that that 11-minute story is done, I talked too much. That did not need to... So 2017, like I said, was a pretty terrible year. The beginning of the year was really great. I kind of kick-started the year with the Power Rangers premiere, which will probably remain one of the greatest moments of my entire life. I still look back on that day. I don't want to say those days because it was one singular day, but that day, and it fills me with so much joy, and I miss it. I miss that feeling and that experience because nothing will ever quite compare to that, and especially sharing it with Eric and Hassan and everybody and Chris. Was easily like the greatest thing that I'll probably ever get to experience in my life. And I go back and I watch that vlog anytime I feel kind of down. I go ahead and I watch that vlog and I just remember how I felt on that day, and it just kind of gets me back into gear. And so like 2017 wasn't terrible because that happened. And it's not to say it was all terrible. A lot of really cool things happened. I've made a ton of new friends in 2017. So it wasn't a terrible year by any stretch of the imagination, but it just wasn't that good. It wasn't good financially. It wasn't good mentally at all. I feel like that stretch between like maybe June to November ish, somewhere around there, like that half a year was just like me going through like a midlife crisis at age 28. But here we are, like I said, 2018, new year, new me. I've got the rebrand going, and I'm super pumped and super happy about it. And for once, I can safely look at this camera and say like I'm actually really happy, and I'm excited about that. Again, because like I said, it's been a while since I could actually truthfully say that. So I'm super excited. Like, it's not all like rainbows and butterflies. There's a ton of crap going on in my life always, but I can go through the crap with smiles, and that's more than I can say throughout most of last year. So thumbs up. Glad to have that. I'll make my thumb straight so people don't freak out. Look at my thumb. Anyway, real talk. 2018. What are the plans? So just going through everything, you might notice the Pokemon Pokeball on my logo and the Pokemon on the channel banner, and that is because I am going to continue Pokemon toy reviews from Pokemon Collector Shuki over here on Collector Shuki, because mostly I have a bunch and I like collecting them, and I might as well do something with them. So I don't know when I'm gonna get to them exactly. Once I get through the Z Crystal related stuff, it's mostly just gonna be Artifacts, GEM, and the Moncale series, because that's about all I buy for Pokemon related things. So it won't be a whole lot. They'll all be very simple videos because none of that stuff actually moves. But we will have some things that do move, some cool things like this Snorlax figure that's really great, and this Tapu Koko figure that is also really great. So I'll be dabbling in Pokemon related things. Card unboxings might come back to the channel eventually. Those are kind of shaky right now. I don't really know yet, but we'll get there. We'll see. Because right now I do have a ton of backlog. I have 100% caught up with build. And speaking of Kamen Rider build, I'm back on the build train. So I had that vlog where I said I wasn't going to buy build anymore. And I backtracked at some point when I decided on this rebrand. I don't really know what exactly got me back into these things, because I don't actually like them a whole lot. They are very simple. They don't do anything. You just sit there and go, ah! And that's it. But at the same time, this one is an adorable panda. And it's really cool. And I like that. And I like builds forms so much. And I don't know. I guess I just ultimately decided that skipping Rider just doesn't feel right to me. Like, I'm Collector Shuki. I collect. I may sell off the entirety of the build line when it's done. But damn it, I'm going to collect it as it goes. And so here we are, back on the build train. Choo-choo, here comes the build train. I don't know what that was, I'm very tired. But yeah, so buying build again. I have an HLJ box that should ship any time now. Stuff fell down, because that's my life. So that should ship any time now. Unfortunately, I did not get it to it fast enough. I missed it by like a smidge. When they did the New Year's break that they always do. So now that it is the 4th, it is the 5th in Japan, and that is when the mail system starts, and that's when the companies all start to do stuff again. So that should ship tonight and get to me probably early next week. So that will have everything else that I've missed thus far, barring the exclusive stuff that I haven't picked up, but I picked those up off Buy. I just need to ship them. So other than the double set, I'm 100% caught up with build, and I will be trickling those reviews out as it goes. As for things in my possession, I am 100% done recording all of the build things that are in my possession, and I am currently working on the Q Ranger stuff that I haven't done yet. So the Ho-Oh sword and shield thingy, all the way through Orion Battler, or no, Kojishi Voyager was the last one. So all of those are all gonna get done in the process of that. After that, I'll be working on all of the Jeed stuff that I am behind on, and then after that, I'll be dabbling into the Pokemon stuff while tackling all of the new stuff as well. So those are my plans for all the series. So right now, you can expect most of the releases for Kamen Rider Build, Q Ranger, and moving into Lupin vs. Pat. Those will all be very cool. I'm very much looking forward to that. Right now I have everything pre-ordered except the 2 weapons because they're dinky and stupid and I don't like them. Ultraman, Jeed is kind of on its last leg. It has the movie weapon and vinyl figure release, and then there's one more Gashapon capsule set. And then other than that, I'm pretty sure Jeed is done. They're moving into Orb the Chronicle on Japanese TV, and so they're re-releasing a bunch of Orb stuff, and I don't think they're going to do anything new. So Ultraman's kind of off the table for a couple months. They'll start a new series probably sometime in June or July, like they usually do. So Ultraman will be on the down low once I get caught up with the Jeed releases. I might go back and do the Orb stuff that I didn't do. One, because Orb the Chronicle is airing, it feels like a good time, and just because I feel guilty for not getting those done. So I might go back and do the Orb stuff that I missed once I'm done catching up with Jeed. And for Pokemon, like I said, expect videos for Artifacts, the Kotobukiya Artifacts, the Mega House, I think is GEM series, and the Takaratomi Mancale series for Pokemon. So that is a little bit of an outlook on what my channel will be like in 2018. And probably a couple months into the year, once everything has slowed down, I'm caught up, I no longer have a huge backlog, we'll start dabbling into some things that I've missed over the years. Some retro reviews, and of course those top 10, top 5 ramble style content that you guys keep asking for and I keep saying I'm going to deliver and don't. So 2018 will be a year where everything levels out. Everything happens that I want to happen will happen this year, whether it likes it or not. I'm going to make it happen. And that's my outlook right now. Like I said, I'm super positive right now, and I'm just going to take 2018 like right by the horns and just kick it right in the butt. Just kick it until it has no life left in it, and then it's mine to Command, that got dark. So on YouTube and Twitter, I kind of put a blast out there that I was going to do a Q&A in this video, and we're already 20 minutes in to this vlog, but hey, what's another 20? I hope you're with me. Alright, so that video lasted a very long time, and despite the fact that I just said what's another 20 minutes, that just seems very excessive. So I'm going to end this vlog here and make the Q&A a part 2 of this vlog. That'll go up tomorrow as Saturday's video. So be sure to check that out. Very fun. That also lasted about 20 minutes. I just can't stop talking, apparently. So as I say at the end of that video, huge thanks to everyone that supported me through the rebranding. I was really scared of people not accepting it or not liking it, but other than some people being generally confused, I haven't had anything negative happen, and there's been just a ton of support for it, and for that I generally appreciate it, and it means a lot to me that everyone's so supportive here, and I love each and every one of you from the bottom of my heart. I know I don't talk with a lot of you guys, but I would absolutely love to, and I talk a little bit about this in the Q&A video, but I want to fully set up and be active on a Discord server soon, to try to communicate with as many of you guys as possible, because I wouldn't be here in the situation I am in today without you guys. I don't know what my life would be like if I wasn't doing this. I could still be at my parents' house. I could be dead. Who knows? Who knows? Maybe in an alternate universe where I wasn't doing YouTube, the heart attack slayed me. I don't know. But regardless, that was kind of dark and weird. I'll try not to go there anymore. But as always, like I said, love each and every one of you. Hope to talk to you all very soon. And as always, thanks for watching. Take care. Have a great one, and check out that Q&A in part 2. Bye.